Hi lovelies, welcome to another journal with me video, and today I'm happy because I can do a longer real-time journaling process that I will share with you, and today I have a chance to talk more to you during the process. Today I found this quote that I got from a free picture site. I think it's from Unsplash, and I really love the quote that is related to traveling. It said travel is good for the soul. A few days ago, I just had a quick catch up with a friend of mine who is also my partner at work, and we're revisiting our ideas of traveling to India together. For me, it would be my second trip because a few years back I went to India by myself to travel around Mumbai, Delhi, Agra, and Jaipur, and I was enjoying it a lot. I love the food, I love the people, I love all the amazing architectures and history. I bought like 10 kilograms of books that I finally shipped from my hotel in Jaipur back to my house because, yeah, it would damage my baggage allowance to add up 10 kilograms of books. And because my friend has always been in love with India, especially Indian fabric and accessories, when she revisited this idea for us to travel together to India, I was pretty excited, and we were looking at some dates in February where we could go there and just enjoying each other's company, and also hunt for some fabric and vintage fabrics and ephemeras, accessories, and all these things. I feel so excited about this, about planning the trip, and I hope it can happen. I hope we could find a good flight to Delhi and can be back to India next February. Personally, I love to travel alone, only by myself, because I think it gives me more freedom to decide on where to go, what to do, and I could basically travel based on what I feel like doing at that particular moment, and I can just follow my mood. I don't have to think about other people's schedule or something like that. So I always feel like traveling by myself is very liberating. It's very easy, but I have to admit that I also love traveling with someone because then we can talk about our journeys, and it's always nice to have company when you're traveling. But for me, I really need to know the person I'm going to be traveling with. I think I want to travel with someone who is not clingy, or someone who needs to be together all the time, because I found that a little bit suffocating. So a lot of friends I travel with, usually we agree that we would spend some time together, but then we are free to go on our separate ways. Maybe I want to go to the bookstore and she wants to go to the market, and we'll just separate it in the morning, and then we reunited for dinner and exchange stories about what we see that day and what happened to us that day. And I love those kind of travel mates that are independent, that they can also have fun by themselves, and we can also have fun together. But when you're traveling with someone and you have to be with that person 24/7, or like you have to follow a certain itinerary or schedule, and everyone should go with everyone else together all the time, it's that kind of traveling is a bit difficult for me, because I think sometimes I need some alone time or downtime. Sometimes I want to stay at the hotel for half a day and not going anywhere. Sometimes I want to spend hours and hours just hopping from one bookshop to another. So I know that if you're not traveling to hunt for books, maybe that will be boring for you. So I don't want my friends feel like they have to be with me when I'm doing all these things. And on the contrary, like if my friends love to hunt for clothes or something, I feel like I don't need to go with them. Maybe I can be with them for 20 minutes, half an hour, and then maybe I can wait for them somewhere, sipping coffee, reading books, stuff like that. So I think it's also important to know who are the people I'm going to travel with. It's crucial for me to select the right person to travel with, because then I know that I will have some time to be with myself, to enjoy the things I enjoy doing. And what about you? Do you have any plans to travel next year? Are there places you want to visit? Or what kind of things you like to do when you travel? Do you like to travel alone, or travel with a best friend, or travel with family maybe, or with a group of friends? Let me know in the comments. It will be really interesting to hear from you and to get to know you better. Do you also like to journal when you travel? I think a few months back, no, I think in the beginning of this year, I decided to have one insert or one notebook, particularly for travel journaling. But then I realized that I I don't know, I realized that travel is a part of me, a part of my life. And for some reasons, I feel like it's not that practical for me to have a travel journal separated from my daily journal, because I can actually write about a day when I travel in my daily journal. So I tried having a travel journal, and I'm not really liking it, or I don't find it practical for me. However, I want to try again, but maybe this time I want to create one travel journal for a specific place I would be traveling to. So maybe just one small insert or notebook to document my travel in India, or and another insert for a short trip maybe to Amsterdam. That would be somewhere in April, and maybe I can just do that, because before, in the beginning of the year, with my travel journal, what happened was that I have this one notebook, and I jot down all my travel memories to different cities or countries in that notebook, and I didn't feel like I love that journal that much. So yeah, but I want to try again, because for me, documenting my travel is a relaxing activity to remember my trip. And what about you? How do you journal during your travels? I would be interested to hear from you. I'll see you around.